Has anyone actually heard of Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, Myths, and Legends? No? Well, that's unfortunate. It is an amazing show that aired on Bulldog TV from 1999 to 2000. And having 40 episodes, this is less than the standard 50 episodes of unsuccessful TV shows. But even with such a limitation, it still managed to conclude its story with an epic finale that left most questions answered, while leaving the fate of the Alliance ambiguous. The show is available to watch on Tubi, however, it will soon be accessible on YouTube. This is because the official owners of Roswell Conspiracies are willing to release the entire series, but because they lack 1,000 subscribers, YouTube refuses to monetize their content. So please, if you like anything about the show revealed in this review, please subscribe to them. I have a link in the description to make this easier. Roswell Conspiracies revolves around a mysterious organization called the Alliance, dedicated to capturing and hiding aliens from the general.
Weren't you? You were training me to fight monsters.
Shh. Not monsters, son. Aliens.
Aliens?
Shh. I wasn't supposed to, but darn it, Nick, I wanted you to be ready in case the Alliance tried to contact you.
The Alliance? What, the flying trucks? Stuff like that?
I see you've met them.
What do they want with me?
There's a twist. The aliens have already invaded Earth thousands of years ago, and what we humans call mythological creatures are actually alien species. This makes for incredibly intuitive and interesting designs for aliens. Vampires, banshees, werewolves, zombies are all aliens that remain faithful to their conventional designs, while also having creative liberties. For example, the vampire has the upper body of a human, but the lower half of a serpent. Vampires are also very technologically advanced, and as a consequence, they are very destructive to the environment. Banshees are nature-loving with nigh magical technology and have the ability to predict death and shoot energy from their palms. And werewolves, or more accurately, lycanthropes, yes, they are two different things, can biologically transform into humans and are usually mercenaries for stronger alien species. The main character of the show is Nick Logan, hotshot bounty hunter who joins the Alliance, but occasionally comes into conflict with them because sometimes their violence towards aliens can be too excessive. His partner is a renegade Banshee who sees the error of the Banshee tribe's rigid mindset and desires peace between both aliens and humans.
There are more of us. If we can just find each other, I know we can bring peace to all the species on this planet.
There are other characters too, who sometimes even take the spotlight in some episodes, but the most important is General Whitaker, the leader of the Alliance. He has an interesting dynamic with the other characters, willing to allow them to die for the greater good.
Logan's become a complete loose cannon, and if he's finding out too much about us, if the Banshee get him...
Well, what do you want to do, sir?
Target and lock.
He is very motivated in his principles and the most focused on stopping the alien threat, while Nick is unwilling to have casualties and to attack non-violent aliens. Whitaker's perspective is that they are facing a threat far greater than humanity, and every assault is an opportunity to defeat this alien threat. The animation was done by BKN and looks simple, but don't let that fool you. The character movements are smooth and the fight scenes and scale are done well. It's not the best when the characters are fighting a giant friggin' sphinx, I don't think anyone would care if it was a top-notch animation, only that it was animated well in the first place. The writing of this show is hands down the best part of it. It's very ahead of its time with the writing. The highly intricate story and complex characters really sells the series for me. And the finale really cements it as one of my favorite shows of all time. I have a trinity of my favorite shows that are all equally as good in their own ways: Generator Rex, Tron Uprising, and of course Roswell Conspiracies, Aliens, Myths, and Legends. By far, Roswell has the best writing out of all of them. Take Nick Logan, who seems like any other hero type, willing to help aliens. However, with his commitments to the Alliance, he kind of has to hurt them even if they are innocent. He is rebellious, but even when fighting for the aliens, there are flaws. So whenever he fights against the Alliance, you aren't quite sure whether or not he is morally correct, even if on the surface he thinks he knows. I would have to spoil some of the show to explain some great examples of its writing, but I've already done so in previous videos. Also, the whole point of this review is to raise awareness about Roswell Conspiracies and its channel. YouTube has been stealing revenue that they should have gotten for decades. It's time to put a stop to it. Please subscribe to them. Again, I have a link in the description. I am basically the only fan channel dedicated to Roswell Conspiracies, and I'm planning on making lots more content. If you knew about the show beforehand, or are a content creator yourself, please make some content about Roswell Conspiracies and raise awareness about the copyright owner's plight.